guys, it's Danaé, and I'm back again with another episode of A Millennial Voice, the show, here with the Philadelphia Sunday Sun every Sunday at 2 p.m. I have here with me an amazing guest who I've been following on Twitter for the past year. He's hilarious. He's a man of God, and I just love how he just, I love his platform. We definitely see a shift, but I'm curious to know, for you as somebody who has been in and out of the industry since you were younger, do you think that that shift is happening fast enough? Do you think it's happening too fast, too slow?
Thank you for doing your research, because you said you actually watched the interview I was in. I'm like, thank the Lord, because sometimes I get interviewed and they don't know anything.
Can you talk a little bit about how that moment feels for you? And also, as somebody who's trying to convey emotion, how much of that could potentially get lost when you're working for these big brands?
Oh, great question.
Art is a form of communicating. Sometimes things that you can't say. Oftentimes it's things that you can't say or can't verbalize, right? And so my question to you is, from a time where you felt like you weren't speaking and you couldn't really communicate that you wanted to now when you feel like you can, how has your art changed in that time? From your perspective, how much of creation comes from missed opportunities or longing for something different? She goes by she, they pronouns. So if you hear me switching it up, it's to honor her. For you as a business owner, how important would you say it is to be intentional in every sector of your work?
The collection was inspired by wanting to bring awareness to the fact that Black women have a very high mortality rate during childbirth.
And I thank you for acknowledging that the craft of my team, you know, that we're a team now of 7 makers who are all deeply, richly talented designers and seamstresses.
Figure things out and kind of like work through those things.
Yes.
And you talked a little bit about how art has kind of been a means of survival for you, but also something that you kind of push to the side and a means to survive. That leads into my next question, which is, how do you think that TikTok has changed the landscape of the music industry as a whole? That is because I like for the conversation to feel organic and natural and just real, and also flow.
Singing my songs, but talking is something new to me, or that I'm trying to be better at. So I appreciate just the comfortability that you bring, and your presence is very calming. So I felt really good, and yeah, thank you for having me.
So much. I don't want to put you on the spot, but would you be fine with closing us out with like a quick prayer or something? I'm just like feeling this energy.
Oh,